Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire-Grimes. There's no mistaking a Wes Anderson film, from his centrally framed shots, to his intricate choices in color palettes, to his zany characters. Anderson's style continues with his latest creation, Asteroid City. It's in theaters, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Bryan Cranston acts as the host and narrator of this story, presenting the inner workings of the double narrative that Wes Anderson has created. As the host, Cranston reminds us that Asteroid City does not exist. The characters are fictional. The year is 1955, and Asteroid City is this small western town in the middle of the desert that happens to be the location of a meteor landing. Now, its infamy has led to a 3-day celebration for young stargazers and space cadets to witness and celebrate space. Now, off in the distance, tests are being done with the atomic bomb. Jason Schwartzman is a frequent collaborator with Wes Anderson and plays Augie Steenbeck, who arrives in Asteroid City with his 3 daughters and his son. He's a wartime photographer and recent widow. Tom Hanks plays his father-in-law and is summoned to help Augie. And then there's Scarlett Johansson, who plays Midge, an actress visiting the city while prepping for her next big role. Now, in true Wes Anderson style, the other narrative also happens to feature Jason Schwartzman, Tom Hanks, and Scarlett Johansson as actors in New York City, starring in a play about Asteroid City under the direction of Adrien Brody's character. Now, Anderson's big cast also stars Edward Norton as the playwright and frequent company members Tilda Swinton, Jeffrey Wright, and Jeff Goldblum. Now, that may all sound confusing, I get it, but Anderson and cinematographer Robert Yeoman use a traditional squared black and white format for the behind-the-scenes narrative with a widescreen color aspect ratio for the play that we're then seeing performed as Augie, Midge, and then that story of Asteroid City. Anderson has used this type of storytelling device before, as The French Dispatch told the story within the pages of a magazine, and The Grand Budapest Hotel was about an author recalling his book about his time staying at the titular hotel. Asteroid City is divided into acts with a quick intermission, like the play that's unfolding. Now, Asteroid City, I think, feels back to the Anderson that I love after The French Dispatch and Isle of Dogs always left me wanting more. This film demonstrates a very playful Wes Anderson, whose whimsical and retro vibe here is clearly inspired by Steven Spielberg's Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and the cheesy sci-fi B-movies with low budgets. The play within a play scenes with Augie and Midge purposely look bare bones, not only reflecting that small town, but also to look like the one-dimensional set pieces that these actors would be working against. It's a clever and subtle production design. I think that the plot felt very loose at first, but then really come into focus at the end of the first act with this really unexpected surprise. Anderson's company of players all feel comfortable with his unique characters, with Tom Hanks and Steve Carell adding their own brand into the mix. Now, don't expect to always understand what's going on. The black and white behind-the-scenes scenes felt almost a little unnecessary at times and really kind of cut away from the nuttiness and the colorful hues of the main story. The longer that Wes Anderson works, the more eccentric his films come across, even for us long-time admirers. They're never easy, and oftentimes comes with multiple viewings just to pick up on all the details that he infuses into any given frame. I'm giving Asteroid City 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment here on social media at Paul's Movie Trip or on YouTube. What is your favorite Wes Anderson movie? Mine happens to be Moonrise Kingdom. And follow my YouTube channel, Paul's Trip to the Movies. I got to interview Jeffrey Wright, Adrien Brody, Maya Hawke, and Rupert Friend, so you get to hear them talk about entering the world, the mind of Wes Anderson. I loved those interviews. I think you're really going to get a kick out of them. Paul's Trip to the Movies is brought to you by Imagine Theaters. Make sure to go see Asteroid City on the big screen. Wes Anderson's artistry and his care really deserve to be seen on that big screen experience. Follow them on social media at ImagineMN. We got some fantastic community events coming up, kind of that are paired to new releases, special programming. Tickets are on sale for my movie series, Paul McGuire-Grimes Presents, now on sale through October. Coming up this Sunday, June 25th, is The Dark Knight. I cannot wait. Make sure to get tickets in advance. They will be available at the door, of course, but you want to get them before they sell out. Coming up in July is Sunset Boulevard. August is Taxi Driver, September is The Breakfast Club, and in October we're going to be watching Zodiac. So get tickets today, like I said, before they sell out, and they always come with a talk back afterwards. Fourth Sunday of every month, 3 p.m. Get your tickets today. Polish of the Movies is also brought to you by Popcorn. Maybe you can't get out to a movie this weekend. Maybe you're just staying inside. Have some popcorn on hand. Whether you go to their website or go to their store, you can try a ton of their over 80 flavors. Whether you want something sweet, salty, savory, chocolatey, fruity, spicy, they literally have something for everyone. And maybe you can't decide on one. You can buy little mini bags so you can have a bunch of flavors on hand. Mix and match. It's so good and so fun. I really love it there. Go into the store today. You won't be disappointed whether you want some big bags, tons of flavors, tins, huge bags. They literally have something for everyone and all your needs. So go check them out on social media at PopcornMN. I know you're going to love it. I've heard so many testimonials from people that have tried it and they love it as well. So go check them out, Popcorn. Thank you so much for watching my review of Asteroid City. This is Paul's trip to the movies.